Hello everyone. I thought I would do a layout update because a lot has changed, although a lot has changed a long time ago. The only new engine I'm really going to show is this Southern Railway 260 I picked up a while ago now, and I'll explain why afterwards. Well, with the layout, as you can see, it's a lot different. The old layout is completely gone. Well, part of it's in the garage and part of it's at a friend's, because this one was given to me by another friend, the one who has the old table that used to sit here. It's DC only at the moment, but all the switches and all that, I'm still figuring it all out. But it saves me the time of having to scenic it, because scenery is not my specialty, and until I do a lot more practicing, I don't think it will be. I prefer working on locomotives. Now then, the reason I'm not showing a lot of new stuff, I'll just get over that right now, besides that one, is because it's another reason I haven't done a layout update in a while, is I'm starting to think that, well, I don't think a lot of people were interested in the layout update, so that was partially because I don't think anything really changed. But also I'm thinking that people might believe I'm starting to brag a little with some of my engines. Like, well, I'll show a few other items briefly here. Precision Crafts. I picked this up a while ago. A Reading T1 with lock sound, number 2113. And also Broadway Limited J-Class number 612. Not going to take it out of its box. And the 2662 is now got lock sound and is back up and running. But I'm finding like that Precision T1, yes, Precision is expensive. I got it at a show for $250 with sound. So I search high and low and I save my money in weight. But other people, since I normally don't mention how much I pay, some people might think I'm just bragging because of how many engines I have, because I've got what's here, and then the cabinet behind me. I'm now trying to organize it a bit, and stuff in here. And there's stuff in those two drawers, but they're locked at the moment. And I also have 3 there and 2 more of those bins in there, and stuff over here. So yes, well, and other stuff in another room. But I do trades. Like, I have a Pennsylvania T1 which is buried in here with sound that I traded from a friend, so I didn't have to pay for it. Also, sometimes I get unique things like this CN Trainmaster here was a freebie from a friend. And also you get lucky, like these 2 Black Widow Trainmasters I got off a good friend, $50 a piece with DCC. Sometimes you just get lucky. Like, I bought in Proto 2000s at, from a guy, $5 a piece with DCC. I'm not going to mention which engines. But sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. That J-Class 612, I paid full price. I bought it new. I have another Broadway on order, and it's going to cost me another $450 plus. Sometimes you get lucky at a show, sometimes you don't, but also build it. Like the 462 SP engine sitting in here right now. That was a UP Mantua, and because of a gift from a friend being this tender, I have now turned it into a Southern Pacific, and all metal, so it weighs a lot, but sometimes you get lucky. And I'm really starting to think that people might think I'm bragging with stuff, but also because I have quite a lot. I have what some people might say is a bad habit, others say it's normal. I have a very bad habit, I guess, of going to train shows and spending pretty much what's in my wallet. Sometimes it's stuff on stuff I probably could have avoided buying to begin with. On others, it's stuff I wanted. Like a good example would be these two here. They're both Athearn locomotives. This one was customized to become a wide cab with DCC. I found it at the Barrie Train Show a while ago, and yes, it is missing a windshield. I'm still trying to find it. I got it for $40. That one, which is all the detail parts are on it, if I can get out of the light. Number boards are put in. All the details are put on, the horns in the right location, painted up and everything. Was from a trade from a friend. It's a dummy, but I can power it up at some point. And there's a bunch more stuff under here. And these are sitting there because the track is only able to take one engine at a time right now because it's DC. And the reason I have all these engines, like all these engines here you see, are powered except for that SP, that's just the tender. It's because I have yet to figure out the wiring issue of why that part of the layout actually isn't functioning at all. This engine, the gear crapped out completely, so it's just dummy right now. It just has the headlight, which is why it's sitting with the flat car and the log crane, little scene thing, just loading logs for the moment, because I was cleaning up a little because I got a train club meeting tomorrow. So yeah, so the layout runs pretty good, and so does this Southern locomotive. I went back to the guy that I bought this from a week ago or so, and he has another Southern locomotive, but the guy did a terrible paint job, and of course while I'm making the video, out of all the times it was running before to make sure that nothing happened, it derails now. This boxcar is just giving me a headache, so I'll just remove it so you guys can see the train go around and all that. Well, what do you know? I just had some slight movement out of that Lehigh Valley sitting over there, so I guess there is some power to there. And to get into here, this whole section comes off so I can get into the two tracks. As you can see, there are some cars sitting in there. That part of that train goes all the way around. But I just don't want people to think I'm boasting about what I find. I search high and low. Like, I know a few people that go after the Mesabi. I'm not a big Mesabi range guy. Like, I really don't want to venture off into the railroads. But because I know people that model it, if I can get this box open. There we go. One Proto 2000 Mesabi SD9 number 129. I got it at a store used, $50. They had it sitting there, as well as this Pennsylvania GP9, $50. And there's also an Burlington Route E unit that's at a friend's getting DCC'd. It was a little more, but sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you search high and low for the things, and when you finally find them, you have to pay for them. I keep going on about this, but I went through my entire engines of what I paid for them and what I've put into them. It would counteract each other, possibly. But some, like, I have two Katos now, the one in the middle there, where that SP blade is there, and the other one's up there beside the CSX. Those are only two Katos, if I recall right. I'm probably going to figure out I'm wrong after I'm done the video. But they were a trade. And yes, I know Katos are not cheap. They can range from $75 to $150 for a DC locomotive. I got 2 from a friend as for trade, and then I just spent the money buying decoders because I don't remember what I traded them, but the value in what I traded for these, it's one of those ones where I only do it with certain friends because I don't want to feel like I'm ripping them off, and I don't want them to feel like they're ripping me off. So it's a delicate balance, which is why I'm very selective on who I trade with. So some people I'll just buy, some I'll do trades with. So ask questions about any of this, and for the people on YouTube, from my last update video till now, there's maybe 30 or so new locomotives. If you're interested to know what they are, ask, and I can do a video of them running on a club layout, because this layout barely handles PAs, which are short 3-axle diesel or 6-axle diesels. This is mainly designed for small Pacifics, 260s, 440s, and all that, and I'm not wanting to push it, so I'll leave it at that. So message me to get more information, and yes, I do plan at some point DCCing this layout, although I'm good at wiring, and I don't know if it's going to show up very well, but it's a wiring mess under there. Wish I had a flashlight or something to shine light under there. So that's also, I'm just lazy, I guess, but I hate being on camera and I hate recording myself, so that could be another reason. I've been out train watching a bit, and I'm not even posting the videos of those because I go pretty much to the same location, so it's the same thing. Although I did catch National Steel cars, I believe it's a 44 tonner. I got it on camera, some brand new cars shifting around their yard before the cars go out to be delivered. I'm still on whether I want to upload that or not, so we'll see after this video how everything goes. Thanks for watching. Comment, question. Enjoy the rest of your day.